we'll be discussing horror movies, scary movies. I will not be seeing the Royal Rumble today because I don't have the ESPN app. So yeah, so the discussion will be mostly about horror movies, or if you like or dislike them or not. So hi Jesse, welcome in. How was your weekend so far? Um, I was supposed to have my DVDs here with the movies, and when they renovated the apartment, we packed them, and I don't. Um, okay, thank you, John. Weekend is going good so far. Kind of hurt my back a little bit, like a day ago, and it's still a little bit sore. Um, Thank you for your help with watch hours, John, and thank you everybody for watch hours. My back's a little sore. I don't know what I did. I might have missed. I might have picked up something the wrong way, or with the ice, my leg might have. Hi, Julie. Um, Thank you for hanging out for at least a half hour. It doesn't matter how long people can stay. If you could just um even just say hi, come and say hi, you know. Well, anyway, I have a sore back. I don't know how I hurt it. It's the plane. I don't know, moving around some of the seas that might have happened, or, um, that might have happened, but, it's sore today, but a lot better. I took a shower last night, and that helped a lot. And it's just one of those things. Who knows, it might have been because of the ice outside, my leg might have slipped the wrong way, and who knows how it happened, but it's sore, but a lot more better. So, other than that, the weekend, just Saturday morning, Saturday's doing okay. I slept until like 10:30 to try to get my back better. Um, yeah, it's okay. At least it's sore, but better. Just gotta be careful on how I walk. Had a back spasm yesterday too. That was no fun. Anyway, the topic of conversation. Overall, everything's fine. Just one of those things. Well, anyway, the topic is scary movies, horror, and unfortunately, I can't find my DVDs, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it. So, do you like the genre of scary movies, or don't you like the movie of um genre of scary movies? I'm kind of in the middle. I'll watch certain movies like Friday the 13th. Let's see, the Freddy Krueger movies, Nightmare on Elm Street. I will only watch the first Conjuring movie. Um, So yeah, it's like one of those genres that are like, I don't know, my least favorite. That's how come I'm touching on it right away, just so you could just, Yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know, in the middle with scary movies because some of them are stupid, just to put it lightly. Um, like maybe I don't mind watching the ones that are actually based off of real life, but the ones that are just completely like gory and all of that, I'm not a big fan of. Hi Pete, welcome in. Like the gory ones, like the what's that one? Okay, thank you. I will get like anybody who wants my playlist. I'll try to get back to you and on your playlist too. So I kind of get to as many as I can with the playlist because they do take a lot of time sticking playlists. So um yeah. So thank you for wanting my playlist, Julie. I have I don't know how many playlists, like maybe like 20. Okay. I'm figured with the swapping this code out there. I thank you for doing that. So um my favorite with the horror movies are some of the stuff out of the 80s and early 90s. I didn't mind the Scream movies because they're kind of corny at the same time. Um Yeah, so like the genre of horror is kind of like I'm kind of 50-50 for it, like right down the middle. Like the Long Tune franchise, I like the first movie of the Long Tune. All of them after that kind of got gory and weird. And though, as far as the Long Tune franchise, there's one movie that actually had no survivors, and then that actually got me a little mad. So there has to be at least one living at the end of the movie. Well, that was the first time, I think it was 1, 2, 4, where the mental asylum was like in the middle of the woods, which is kind of weird to begin with. Um, yeah. Yeah, we have our selective scary movies, but I prefer the ones based off of real life that to watch. Um, yeah, anyway. Oh, let's see. I wish could find those DVDs, but I'll try to wing it as best as I can. So I hope you guys like the and I did create a new banner for the channel too. Um, there's some tweaks that need to happen with it, so there's a new banner on my channel, on this channel, and tweaking that. Um, Made it for it's just things about food review, movies, vlogs, sorts. Oh, thank you. I'm doing well, Pete. Back to a little sore. I don't know how it came to be. I don't know, maybe just moving too much stuff around and you know how that goes. I hope your weekend's doing well, Pete, and everybody's weekends are going well. Um, I'll be leaving for to greet at 6 at like 3:30 today. So more walking alone. I do, and standing it will help my back. So, so yeah. Um, yeah, I wish I could have helped those DVDs, but oh well. Um, any um any favorite scary movies, or don't like the genre, kind of in the middle. Because some of the ones I have watched before were too gory. I will not be watching the Winnie the Pooh horror movie, the second film. Um, it was basically the Winnie the Pooh version of Guan. So, yeah, I don't know, this genre, it's bad enough with, like, in real life, people are being unalived, and I don't know, I think that's part of it, like, somewhat have a dislike for it, but, like, I don't mind watching movies like it or some of the other ones that are, like, based off of a book or something that, like, scary and creepy. Maybe I'm more towards the paranormal side of it, not the unaliving side of it, because the one long term movie that we used to have the box set but can't find it, unfortunately, or we got rid of it. The one movie was so gory, and it was like, oh boy, because sometimes that happens in real life, unfortunately. Um, yeah, and like the first long term film, really liked because it had Eliza Dushku in it, and it had actually a good cast, but all the ones that came after that were just, I don't know, garbage. Like, you know how they at times make a movie for the sake of making a movie when they should be making a movie, actually. Um, like making, like, unnecessary sequels to them. So, my favorite genre is action and comedy are my two favorite. Like, I don't mind like I wanted to check out the new Halloween movies, but with the new sort of reboot is that they officially ended the trilogy, or with Jamie Lee Curtis, I haven't watched the newest three. My last Halloween movie I watched was a Halloween H2O, and I thought they unalived Jason, but apparently in the new trilogy it was the cop, so anything to keep a character alive too. So eventually I do want to watch the final three Halloween movies just to see what they did with it. Other than that, yeah, I'll be filming also two more reviews today, and they're both Oreo cookie reviews. Two, I'll just quickly the birthday cake one, and um the mint. But that's gonna be like spaced apart. Yeah, I've been in an Oreo mood, so yeah. I had the Oreo cookie before my going to it, so the birthday cake. So it is finally a nice day out. It is warming up. Tomorrow will be like 20, 24 degrees. So we'll be heading back to Louvain on the 5th. Anytime coming back, I'll eventually will be doing a live stream in Lake Hallie. So yeah, yeah, I consider that a heat wave too. I'd rather have it 24 degrees than minus 24. Hoping to get some walking in maybe tonight and tomorrow night. Because the walking will help my back out too, so let's see, I'm gonna check something. I'm back. So yeah, but I had some I have my own movie DVDs. I just kind of checked that briefly, and no scary movies there. So anyway, I'm just gonna just make this into a hangout stream. We'll probably try again with the horror thing some other time. Yeah, it's really pretty outside today, and it's nice and sunny, and um, yeah, I would go outside, but it's like right now and take you guys outside. It's really bright, so I can't wouldn't see the conversation, unfortunately. Yeah, like I want to do check out the last of the trilogy, supposedly last of the trilogy of the Halloween. Yeah, it's fine. It's not my like I have my movies, my favorite. Well, like certain movies with the genre, like like I said, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, the occasional, like, watch one of the Annabelle horror movies to, like, The Haunting was that, and then the Winnie the Pooh this year. I only watched the Winnie the Pooh movie out of curiosity on how badly it wounded, and they did a good job on wounding it. And unfortunately, with stuff coming more and more public domain, we're gonna see stuff made into stuff that isn't likable anymore, unfortunately, like what they did with Popeye. So as soon as more characters be public domain, unfortunately, it's gonna happen. Like they wound Popeye and then they wound Winnie the Pooh. I ended up watching both Popeye scary movies, and one was basically, might as well just call it a Jason movie because what was ridiculous about that is he got thrown into the lake just like Jason did, and he came back all like evil and all of that, or some weird. And then Popeye and the other one was basically mourning the death of Olive Oil, and they didn't get into why he was mourning the death, but decided to unalive everybody. So a little bit more, as far as those movies have a little more context in the story, a little bit better. But I don't know. It's just with stuff becoming more public now. Because I think after like a certain point, like if they don't renew it, it comes automatically public domain, and who knows what other Disney characters will end up being public domain now too, and that so. And then we're gonna see more and more bad movies made, unfortunately. So yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go grab my tablet. Help a little bit here. Just waiting for it to load, so. Sorry for the wait. Yeah, I'm just trying to find a list of scary movies. Oh, they do have the 200 best horror movies on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm gonna just maybe go through that list and see if I seen any of them. Let's see, number one is The House. And this is the list from Rotten Tomatoes. It came out in 2020, and I don't know anything about it. It's called His House. Hi, Adrian. Welcome in. How is your weekend going? And thank you for coming. We're looking at 200 best horror movies of all time. Number one is His House, a score of 100. Did not see the movie or was not even aware of the movie. Number two is Under the Saddle, 2016, a score of 99%. Never heard of it, surprisingly. And these are critically acclaimed scary movies. The Wailing, not familiar, Get Out 2017 with a Rotten Tomato of 98. The Bear Doc, score of 98, 2014. Let the White One In, 2008, at the score of 98. I've heard about none of these movies. The Host 2020, 98%. The Loved Ones, 2009, 98, okay. The Bride of Frankenstein, 1935, yeah, I heard of that one. Well, I can maybe check out that one since it's a 1935 movie. Who knows, it might be public domain too. Well, actually, probably check out that one. Vampire, 1932, it's spelled with a Vampyr. These are scores from there, all 98%. The Wing, I have watched the Wing movies, but the American versions, but I have not seen the Japanese version of The Wing. So, Sinners 2025, I did hear about that one. Might actually check out that one too. This is Rotten Tomato scores of 97 now. Of course, Jaws, the first one. Psycho is number 14. Come on. Oh, come on, Willie. Taking back to the article. Okay, there you go. King Kong, I did not know that King Kong was even considered horror or scary. King Kong 1933, we actually might have that movie here. This is once again scores from 97. Tigers are not afraid, never heard of the movie. The first Halloween is 17. Number 17 on the list. Probably won't go through the whole list. I only have an hour. I'm gonna be live for an hour too, so Rosemary's Baby, number 18, 19, Nosferatu. I have heard of that movie, but never seen it. It was, I think, remade too. Eyes Without a Face, 1960. Have no clue. Harpoon, number 21. These are still at the Rotten Tomato score of 97. And truthfully, anything with Rotten Tomatoes, majority of the time I take with a grain of salt also. So, number 22, in Raising of the Body Snatchers, I seen a remake. I think Keanu Reeves might have did that one. Okay, thank you for coming, Julie, and I will see you around. So, have a good day. Have a good weekend anyway. A Quiet Place, actually enjoyed the Quiet Place movies. They made a prequel, and I think that they're looking at a TV series. Hello. Thank you for coming in. The Fantasy 1988. This is Rotten Tomato score of 96. Hi, Grizzly Warrior. Welcome in. How was your weekend? The Fantasy, a good watching alone at night. This is Rotten Tomato scores of 96. So, La Llorona, 2019. Some of these movies I haven't seen. The Cabinet of Dr. Garrini, 1919. That's like some of the old ones I won't mind checking out. Because who knows, it might be free domain, and so it is the Cabinet of Dr. Gagari is they're saying that it was one of the first horror movies, scary movies ever made. That was in 1919, so and it takes place at a carnival in Germany, so number 28, Repulsion, 1965, no clue about that movie. Peeping Tom, 1960, Dracula, looks like that Dracula would be much higher. This is Dracula 31. This is still in the score of 96. 31 is It Follows. Never watched it. Probably won't care. Silence of the Lambs. This is scores from 95 now. Train to Busan. Actually, I watched that one. It's a zombie movie. The Lovelets. Never watched it. Night of the Living Dead, 1968. Thought that one be a little higher than 35. Freaks, 1932. This is still the score 95. The Invisible Man. H.G. Wells, that one I would probably check out. The Innocents, 38. Never heard of it. We Are Still Here, 2015. So, yeah. Score of 95. The Fly, I watched the remake with Jeff Goldblum. Did not ever see the original Fly yet. That's number 40, and 41 is Dead of Night, 1943. You got a lot of old scary movies on this list. I'm gonna try to make it to 100 before the hour's out. So, House 2014. Don't have a clue. Aliens is considered horror. Seeing all the I have seen all the Aliens movie and all the Predators movies. The one movie I refuse to rewatch again is Alien vs. Predator Requiem. Some of the stuff they went too far on, and I'll just leave it at that. That's the one movie I actually refuse to watch again. So, at your own list, check it out. So, Frankenstein, number 44, 1931 original movies, and of course it's been remade, I don't know, like 100 already. Carrie, might have seen the remake, I don't remember. Probably didn't care. The 1976 version might suck up the original. The Birds, Alfred Hitchcock. We'll actually probably check that one out. The Reanimator, 1985, number 47. Don't have a clue on that movie. Nightmare on Elm Street, 48. This is like ratings now, 94. Very messed up movie, the first Nightmare on Elm Street. Nosferatu, the Vampire must have been the sequel to the first one. This is scores of 93 now. That came out in 79. Suspiria, 1977. We're at number 50 now, so number 51 is Weapons 2025. Yes, I heard about it. Might check that one out eventually. So, Us 2019. Oh yeah, that one is that Jordan Peele scary movie. So, Alien number 53. 54, Wall. Haven't ever watched that one. The Host. These are watching score weighing from 93 now. 56, The Devil's Backbone. Not a clue. Night of the Hunter. 1955. No idea, haven't ever seen it. Don't Look Now, 1973. Number 58. The Fly, this one was Jeff Goldblum. That one was legitimately scary. Remember watching that one as a kid, and I might have this set somewhere. And we might actually own that one. The Fly is a pretty scary movie. Invasion of the Body Snatchers is 1978. Probably the first remake of it. Devil's Candy, didn't hear anything about it, don't know. House of Wax, yeah, There was a remake of it we seen like 2 years ago, and we'll not watch it again. Cat in the Carney, 1927. Like, besides some of the old scary movies I would want to check out, but other than that, 1960. And The Invisible Man 2020, 65. This is 92% now. Cabin in the Woods 27. I might have watched that one on Tubi. Don't remember. Number 67, Getting Me to Hell 92. Didn't watch it. Song of the Dead watched it. It's kind of a comedy, horror comedy. Basically a lot of satire and comedy. I would probably rewatch Song of the Dead. Revenge. Never seen it whatsoever. Yeah, I actually liked that one. I don't know, it was like, it had a good enough satire on it and kind of was making fun of the whole zombie genre. Revenge, number 70. Yeah, it wasn't scary, it was more, I don't know, like, I can't describe it. It's not scary, it was more, I don't know, in good fun. Demon, 2015 once again, don't know anything about these movies. Cat People, 1942. Number 72. Dawn of the Dead, both the original and remake were great. So I would actually recommend both of them. George A. Romero started the zombie genre with Night of the Living Dead, so, and if it wasn't for him, we would have probably not had The Walking Dead, so, which they had like 6 TV series, so. 1922, don't know anything about the movie. Nana Forever, never watched it. The Witch, this is, this is 91% now, so. 10 Cloverfield Lane, that was actually a good movie. Check out the first Cloverfield. Basically New York gets attacked by a big monster. You could almost say Godzilla, but guess if you check out the first one, it's like watching I don't know, like a whole movie on how it's filmed. And then 10 Cloverfield Lane was a good one too. John Goodman and Mary Elizabeth Winstead was in the movie. Both Cloverfields were good. There was a third one on Netflix that came out and they haven't made anything since then, so I would check out the Cloverfield movies. They're more, I don't know, more on the scary side, but kind of like intense. I wouldn't consider it a true horror movie either. So, what is this one? Mandy 2018. No clue. Never watched it. Attack of the Block 2011. No clue. Got Endless. Some of these ones I'm not familiar. Bone Tomahawk. Kurt Russell's starring in this movie, and this is number 81 on the list, so might actually have to check that out. Bone Tomahawk. Jared's Game, 91, 2017, 80, this is 82 now, so. Misery, Stephen King. That was a TV movie back in the day, directed by Warner. So unfortunately for him, James Caan was in it, Kathy Bates, the psychotic fan. Oh yeah, Misery was a very good movie. Let's see, The Wicker Man, 1973. I haven't seen either the remake or the original yet. Still at 91% with the Rotten Tomatoes score. Creepy. Didn't even hear about it, so no clue whatsoever. The Wolfman, 1941. Yeah. Dr. and Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, 1931. I'll probably check out that one. Based off of the book. The Lighthouse is wearing 88 and this scores 90. Never heard about the movie The Lighthouse. Hereditary 2018. Probably an independent B movie, have no clue. The Green Room 2013. We're at 90 now, so that Invitation, 90 and 92, Ginger Snaps, never heard about them. Never heard about the last two movies. Phantom of the Opera, yes, this is the 1925 version. I don't, long time ago we seen the play at the Grand Theater when we were like, when I was in like elementary school, I know, or high school, one of the two. We did see a play of it in Warsaw with the Phantom of the Opera. Watch one of them remakes. There's so many out of the Phantom of the Opera. And then there's a song by Iron Maiden named Phantom of the Opera, which is actually based off of the book movies too. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily horror either, so it's on your list for some reason, so I don't know why it's on your list too. So I don't consider Phantom of the Opera horror either. The guy is basically Two-Face from Batman, so he's half. Yeah, I don't know why it's on this list now, come to think about it, so. Yeah, I like the movie. I think there was one that came out in like either 2000 or 2001. I did enjoy the movie, but I would like to see I would like to see the 1925 version of it and see, how they did with it, because of course back then, having a lot of limited um stuff was more limited pretty much, and everything had to be made from scratch, and I would check out this 1925 movie of it. House 1977, I don't have a clue. And we're at number 94. So, 95 is REC Record. Mm, Never watched it, so. Martin, 1978. I'm not even sure if Martin even will. Oh, it's a um, George A. Lamel contribute to the vampire lore, contains unexpected gore and social satire. Oh, okay, this was a George A. Romero film, which he basically did all the Dawn of the Living Dead, Day of the Living Dead. It's supposed to be possibly a last Living Dead movie directed by his son. I could be wrong about that, but I don't know. So, okay, I didn't know. He did a vampire movie, and it's a very gory one. Julius Eyes. Have no clue about that movie. I never heard about it either. Whether or not heard about it, but didn't really care on seeing it. Zombieland. That one is not really a horror or a scary movie. It's more of a comedy. Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, and Abigail Bernstein. It's a comedy movie. It's not actually a scary movie at all. So I don't even know why this one's even on the list too. And it's number 99. So I did like the Zombieland movie. They're good fun. The whole movie, Woody Harrelson on Zombieland was basically looking for a Twinkie for the whole movie. So he was looking for Twinkies for the whole movie, and of course zombies were on the way, and he ran into some people. You know how that goes. Number 100, Let Me In, 2010. I'm gonna be stopping at 100. Some of the list I disagree with on some of the movies, so Zombieland was more of a horror movie, just and Final the Opposite is on there. Like, there's probably like 3 movies I disagree that shouldn't be on this list, so what do you expect for Rotten Tomatoes? I don't really go with anything with them. Might do a part 2 with the list, I don't know. Might just go with another different subject with movies, something more lighthearted. I could go get this scary movie, slash horror one get out of the way too, since it was my least favorite genre of all the movies that I have watched. It's not a true horror movie because it was more funny than anything. It's a zombie comedy, so yeah, Zombieland shouldn't even be on here, but what do you expect for Rotten Tomatoes? 99.9 of their reviews I actually ignore, so on a bunch of stuff. And when I go see a movie, I don't actually look at any reviews majority of the time when going and seeing a movie on my own. So, since doing my own movie reviews, I don't need like another influence. I'll make up my own mind with the movie if I like it or dislike it. Well, I don't know. I might do maybe the second part of the list sometime later. So next Saturday, I'll be back in Louisville, so there'll be the Louisville live stream, and it will be vertical again because of until I get my yeah, I disagree majority of the time too, and I rather find out on my own. Like anything with music and books and movies, I'm 100% ignore. And if I want to go and see a bad movie, it's my choice if I want to go and see a bad movie or not. So, and I don't know what next movie I'll be seeing truthfully. We'll be probably watching the second Wicked when it comes on to streaming, Wicked for Good. We'll be waiting for streaming on that. We watched the remake of The Running Man, and I kind of see why it bombed because they took away what made the original good, and the original had more of a point to it than this new one. So, so far they're 0-2 with remaking Arnold Schwarzenegger movies because Total Recall was remade, and that remake was bad too. So the whole problem with the remake of the Arnold Schwarzenegger is that they're changing too much of the story. The Running Man, instead of what was it, they had to survive, I think, for 24 hours for the movie. For some reason, they had him try to survive for 30 days on the remake, and it's like, what's the point? And of course, they went into how the media manipulates the story too. And the original of The Running Man on how they alter stories and all of that did that better than the remake, unfortunately. And I am not going to be reviewing the remake of The Running Man for the channel either. I just not going to waste my time on reviewing it. Yeah, we watched it last night, and they took a lot away what was good for them, what was very good from the original. So that's how come I don't like remakes a majority of the time either. If it's not broken, don't remake it. But unfortunately, with Hollywood running out of ideas, we're probably gonna see more Arnold Schwarzenegger movies remade too. And now they're doing a Rambo prequel. And yeah, so there's also talk of another Terminator movie. I don't know why at this point. So, yeah, it is what it is with some of the remakes. So I'll be on for another 5 minutes, so. Well, standing actually helped the back out. So. It might be a part 2 to this scary movie scare might not be. I'll decide when I'm in Lublin. So next Saturday live stream will be a Lublin live stream. So yeah. So and eventually, like Haley, we could if like Haley at the time when I go with my brother, if it's warm enough, I'll start to stream from the other side of town and then walk back to the DMV. Is the tentative plan when I'm back in old class. So Jamie had this 2 weekends off from the DMV, so he's enjoying his 2 weekends off. So yeah, that's why this game's been a little different lately. So yeah, he works nearly like 6 days a week every week. So and then of course traveling back and forth with caregiving with mom. So yeah, it's good to probably have it. The life seems a little different. So something's going on outside. There's like all kinds of beeping and somebody was yelling. Yep. Yeah, yeah, staying warm. Hopefully I'll find the DVDs with the scary movies and I'll probably will finish up that list probably later on. It's not gonna be a priority against other like much lighter movie subject I will be talking about. So I figured since it was my least favorite genre, just get this live stream pretty much done and over with. I hope you guys like the thumbnail on the live stream. So I thought the thumbnail was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm still learning how to do thumbnails better too. So anyway, I'm gonna go wrap this so thank you everybody for coming. I hope you'll have a good weekend. And I'll see you live. There might be a pop-up live before I go back to Louisville, but it'll be really cool. Hopefully I can walk around. So who knows, there might be a little live stream. So I'll see you in the next live stream. Have a good weekend. See you all around. So thank you for coming. Have a safe weekend. So see you in the next live stream. So bye bye everybody.